So hi guys, welcome to the Voice KE. My name is Colin Swangoi and I'm here with Wambogo.
Githaiga.
Wambogo Githaiga. Yes,
Yes.
Wambogo Githaiga, how old are you? Let's maybe start from there.
I'm above 65.
About 65. So you have seen this country grow, you have seen this generation come, and you have seen even the Mau Mau. Yes, what do you have to say about the Mau Mau and how they have transformed this country and be able to give us freedom?
First is to appreciate that I'm the Secretary General,
Yeah.
MauMau Governing Council of Kenya.
Yeah.
This was a will of even the late Jomo Kenyatta.
Okay.
He would have wanted us to have an umbrella body.
Okay.
Even the late Kibaki left us without having succeeded to have an umbrella body. Our success story, to be fast enough, is that to the moment we registered MauMau Governing Council as an umbrella body in 2013 November, we can now be proud of talking about the Heroes Act as one of our success stories. Yeah. The other success stories is that the moment we came together, we managed even to have that unity of purpose. Right now, as an umbrella body, we are coming up now on appreciating the government for the Heroes Council. Secondly, now we are pursuing from the Heroes Act, the Heroes Fund. As we are talking now, I'm proud and to appreciate that some of those leaders are now coming of age. They have seen the current constitution, the current act that we are having. It's all what we need to polish and then pursue the burning issues.
You have talking about the fund, yeah, and you have seen, you have had one of the women coming strongly and saying that it is their time for them to get what belongs to them because they fought for freedom and they have never gotten what is supposed to be for them. What do you have to say about that? Do you think that the government is neglecting you or is assuming you, or what do you think the problem
to share
is?
this is that this is the time now we should come up together. Not a matter of just the individual interest now. Now that there's an existing structure that MauMau Governing Council is there, or a structure that they would want now we are talking of. It's from the existing structure that we can make and mold what we want. Two, still on that act, because let us not assume we are operating from a vacuum. Also, let us not be driven by emotions. Right away, we have an act of parliament that can be polished. These members of parliament are the people who should now come up with big key burning issues. What should we money from the board that even Kibaki, but much as we are appreciating Kibaki, yes, we have to appreciate. What could we emulate from the board that Kibaki formed when we are having the internal display these people? There was a board created to support, even to look, even to solicit for land, and even to seek areas on how people could be supplemented on the burning issues. So as we are talking now, there's an act of parliament that recognizes MauMau, and that was our first key issue. When we were pursuing MauMau Governing Council of Kenya, we were pursuing how do we get recognized. Right now, we are appreciating that the government of the former government of President Uhuru recognized the MauMau through an act of parliament, and he signed the bill.
But don't you think it was too late because the heroes are fading away?
This country of Kenya is not a country that can run through emotions. There's a law, there are rules and regulations. So when we react and behave emotionally, we leave our emotions here and people go home and die. Yes. So what do? We should be proactive and make real things work, real things tangible. We should not just shout here from the top of our from the behest of our voices. And when we are living here, we leave it here burying. We leave it here burying, and we have buried. And if we bury, we continue suffering in bitterness without now doing action. So one thing I do believe, may this burial that you have attended today be the starting point, because we thought Mukami is Mukami Kimathi. We are of the view that would have articulated the burning issues, but we have not learned so far. It's only that today there's a bit of light. When now the Deputy President is talking about key burning issues. But also I'm saying It is not emotions that will make Mau Mau achieve. Remember and get it from me, whoever is listening. My father and the Mau Mau made the first mistake when they were told to come up with an umbrella body so that they could be talking about social welfare, which we denied. Right now, as we are talking about social welfare, and even if we are going to pursue on other areas, now this government seems very positive about the Mau Mau. It's the time we should capture key burning areas. It's the time now we could come up with rules that make us achieve. This is the time, even if we are going to talk about helping our children, the rules that we should engage now is where we missed the point. Because as of now, I'm looking, my child is paying 5,000, and another one is being paid for 50,000, 80,000, 90,000, and yet we are not talking about this. It's not about getting the handouts as well. Remember, we had a bill, even the BBI bill, the Senior Citizens Bill. The Senior Citizens Bill would have to take care. Listen, that bill had to take care of your father and your mother, because you are pursuing and you are agitating. Even from our constitution, we are agitating for free NHIF cards for the Mau Mau, for the freedom. We are agitating for that stipend, and according to our calculation, it was 60,000, which comes to about 200 per day. So that was the calculation. So that's when we were pushing for the government to give 6,000. We pushed the whole government to give us 6,000. It came up now with 2,000, and it decided to be universal for everybody, as universal suffrage. Now, even if we are talking for that, these laws and regulations are very vital. And when you talk about emotional about Mau Mau, we talk emotional about Mau Mau, we get excited, but we head up nowhere. And this is what I'm saying with the Mau Mau Governing Council of Kenya. Those leaders, please come, we sit. Let's have the key burning areas. And how should we engage? We should not be engaging just informally. Like today, the field marshal has gone. What about now the next general? What about others who are still not generals? Who are in Nyandarua, or maybe on Friday, there's a family of even a soldier who was a Mau Mau hero. But now from Nyandarua as well, since we can only recognize this one, now to come up with a structure that can cover the whole entire fraternity, that's the best way to go. Instead of pinpointing you and you and you, it will create that hatred. It will create that animosity. It is what is creating that you are calling yourself a general or a brigadier simply because you want to be that category. Whereas you are just another ordinary soldier.
There are people who are coming up with accusations, if you can come closer, and saying that yes, we have come out of the physical colonization, but we are still in the mental colonization. We talked to one mzee who talked about even the religion which is colonizing us mentally. Do you think this is a thing, and this is the thing that's supposed to be capped?
That is mental slavery. That we should, that the council now should come up with programs and structure to teach the national values. The Mau Mau values are there.
Yeah, so what are you doing to ensure that now those values that were there, that when people came, they introduced a new thing? What do you do now?
With the creation of the Heroes Council now, that now we have a Heroes Council in place that is sponsored by the government. This is the time now you should come up with projects and programs. Remember, even during even the climate change article summit, that also was an area that we could pick on even indigenous knowledge and tapping even indigenous values, even those areas of it. But as well, as we keep on talking and complaining, we have to come up with genuine structures. We have to come up with genuine programs. We have to come up with genuine attitude, because emotions will take us nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. And it will create more hate, more hatred, more hatred, more hatred. And we are prone to suffer till Jesus comes.
Now give a final tribute to
My final tribute is that the lady, Field Marshal, said, and I want to re-emphasize, Bosho Yagwathi tukenyurana. Bosho Yagwathi tukenyurana. Bosho Yagwathi tukenyurana. Now, Danny, the other thing, this was also an area that she was focusing on. That even if you are suffering and you have found me, I am ready to give what I can afford. We are ready to share and then move on. She didn't come up with a hate and hate and hate. Much as we hated Muzungu, she never came up with a program that we should be hateful, we should be remorseful. No, we should soldier on and accept the way things are and fight for our livelihood.
Thank you,
and
sir.
move on. But now, the danger is that we have a scenario that you don't want to move on. You are living in your former past. May we forget our former past, soldiering on the future. Be informed on our former past to improve on our future. That's what she's saying. And that's what it means. And that's what the lady, the field marshal, was articulating. And she did it nicely and I don't know how she was vocal.
Efficiently.
She effectively and efficiently. Whoever didn't get it, you never get it anywhere. It was life. And this is the start of our story. We as MauMau Governing Council of Kenya, we are saying MauMau must come up with our own story. For those living and those who are now can tell a story, is the time now we rush up the project and the program through the government to achieve much more. Because that's the only time you can nurture MauMau etiquette and values, because they are existing. Solutions are still with us here. Yes.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Yes, as you heard from him, that he said that what is important is to maintain what Field Marshal said, that bosho yagwa tugayane hamwe niguo nijitago goli mashalia wa wagoi thenge muno ni gukorwo na ithuĩ na mũrathimo. Thank you so much.